This video was in my YouTube feed last night, and so it goes as follows. Let's get exploit ready here. Okay, there we go. Darby Smith comments, keep putting it out. Keep putting as much as you can. You are doing a great thing. The people have had enough. My first reply was, had enough of what? Now what I want to do here is just go over all these replies, mainly to me, and just show not only do these people not have any sources of information to provide, but they're also insulting me and calling me names. Not that I'm complaining about that, I don't expect anything less, I'm just pointing it out. Alright, so now the first reply is from Edward here, and he tells me to go back to bed. Now what is that? And he gets 12, or not that it really matters, but he gets 12 thumbs up for that. I mean, what does that mean? Go back to bed. That's a defense response. A defensive response. I mean, what is that? What does Islam have to do with COVID? Wait a minute. Somebody's deleting the replies again. Fuck! Maybe it's in my thing here. There's a lot of them here though, that's the problem. Well, okay, I think it was Pislam or something. Shit. Yeah, somebody called them Pislam. I don't know. People are fucking weird. If I don't find it, I'll just edit this part out. But it really bugs me that, yeah, I mean, there we are, yeah. Within Pislam. Okay, so is that in there? No, it's not. But you saw it at least. I still have notifications. So that's what that's about. What does Islam have to do with COVID? Okay, carrying on here. Do us all a favor and crawl back under the rock or wherever you came from. Such a dumbass question you write. What? Had enough of what? Now, the video doesn't really explain anything. It says Paris, France, FR is a revolution. Police try to gain control again. And the video itself didn't explain anything, so I didn't really know what was going on here. It's essentially why I asked that. But yeah. Okay, ooh, such pity insults from brainwashed losers. Nobody had a response to that. It's just, well, I mean, I know I'm not really much better for calling them brainwashed losers, but I'm not really even saying that as an insult or a name call. Yeah, assuming, yeah, this guy was on my side. What have they had enough of? Okay, Andy was asking the same question. I'm from around the other side of the world and not hearing any news about this. Yeah, okay. So TT calls me an uninformed troll and a bunch of, I guess those are middle fingers. That's what I thought they were when I replied to him, and he doesn't. Actually, looking at them now, I guess they aren't. Heroes, Johnson John says. Nothing, no reason why, it's just heroes. Diesel Ram Charger. You. Me what? I don't know. COVID passport. Oh, is that what? Oh, okay. That's what it is then. Yeah, because the government isn't allowed to enforce anything when the people are misbehaving and behaving worse than children. In a shopping mall, no less. Which means I'll have to put this on my other channel. Loser. Again, nothing. No explanation why. It's just loser from Stan Grant. What the fuck is that? Now, I'll explain here. I've been calling them anti-protectors. Now, I used to call them antis. just because I got sick of typing both masks and vaccine. So I just went, now I'm calling them protectors, because that's essentially what they're protesting against. They don't want to do their part and protect other people by wearing a mask or getting a vaccine. Johnson Johns. Read more. Protecting the vaccinated. Laugh out loud from a pandemic that somehow never attacked the thousands in the homeless camps in the country. Okay, now I can agree that, I mean, personally, I've never met anyone who's ever got infected. Of course, I'm not in a hotspot either, but I do see a lot of people gathering around in town. So I am skeptical of this pandemic myself, but I don't know any better either. Which is a problem. So, being that I can't really know any better, which would come from personal experience, what do I know? I mean, I have no real choice. Now, what I would say about that is that if people just behaved themselves and cooperated way back in March of 2020, they, you know, and if maybe I'll say 4 months went by and still nothing, then I would be backing people for, you know, starting to talk for, you know, start, you know, protesting or whatever. What the fuck's going on here? But that didn't happen. No, all we had was, you know, people just rebelling, and which is intensified at this point 2 years later, almost. So, protecting the vaccinated from a pandemic that somehow had never attacked the thousands in the homeless camps. Okay, so Johnson Johns, do you have any personal experience of anything? If not, then why the fuck are you talking? I'm not talking about it. I don't know any better, and I can't. And people, you rebellious nut jobs have ruined any opportunity of figuring things out. You guys aren't doing any research. All you're doing is strawmanning everything and providing your own anecdotes, uncited information. From a pandemic that somehow never has attacked the thousands in the homeless camps in any country you care to name. What is that? What am I supposed to do with that? Attack the thousands in the homeless camps in any country. What? Homeless? What? What are you talking about? Of course, YouTube has eliminated links to outside sites. So you can't do that. They just delete them, which is bullshit. Because how is anybody's... Well, nobody really does, because everybody's so busy being disingenuous and dishonest. But how can anybody get to the bottom of anything if YouTube censors everything? I don't know. These people are fucked. The people are angry and won't stop because if you government want to lay a hand on children with a poison or hurt innocent people's lives, then they will have a tsunami wave of anger so strong the pedophile government. Yeah, I responded to him later about that. I just noticed this one today, which was actually 10 hours ago. So you beat them with sticks to make them protect each other. What does that even mean? Beating them with sticks to make them... What? What are you talking about, Tim? You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Beating someone for their health is counter to science. What is that? When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. The only tyranny that's coming from anywhere is the COVID, the pandemic. That's the reason why the government's reacting. So if 10 minutes, shit, I fucking hate that. The reason the government is doing what it does, these mandates and everything, or passports, whatever's going on, whatever you guys are carrying on about, is the response to the COVID and the response to your rebellion. That's what it's about. So if the government is being tyrannical, it's because you guys won't behave yourselves. As I often say, most of the world's adults are worse behaved than children. And this is a prime example of that.